you'd like a Sunday sacred self-care class some other time during the week. Anyway, happy Sunday. It's great to see you. My Zoom friends and the people who join in on the live stream we do on Facebook and YouTube and all these multitude of ways we have of getting together. Anyway, I hope you're doing great. My entire purpose, mission is to help us remember who we are. All healing comes from that. Most suffering comes from forgetting that. So for just a moment, we'll sit, we'll drop our chin down, eyes closed, and bring the breathing to the back of your throat. It's called Ujjayi breathing, soft, quiet, peaceful sound at the back of your throat. It's my presumption that you came to Sunday sacred self-care class to relax, to heal, to soothe. So this breathing will help. And this feeling that there's nowhere to go, there's nothing else to do, there's nothing more important to be done than live in this moment, right here, right now, which is very different than what our mind says. Our mind says, take care of this, think about that, worry about everything or whatever, just the anxiety, the movement of the mind, let it go. We've made it this far. Good, then we'll chant Om together, remembering that you're muted, so you can participate or not. But if you do, by all means, vibrate beautifully. Nice big inhale. Om. And feel that move through your body. Something amazing happens when the movement of the mind slows down. Okay, open your eyes, and now we'll start joint juice. I'm going to wet my whistle, get my throat hydrated a little bit. Okay, hands on your knees and take your shoulders around. Nothing we haven't done a million times before, but we've never done it this time before. Ritual, sequential movements. 4, 3, polish your knees. 2, 1, other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good job. Let's get our angel wings moving. Up you go. Inhale. And arms out, arms forward. Pull them in, make a little brush on your side. Inhale around to the front. Pull in, brush, and around to the front. Good. This time as you draw in, pause with your paws at your side. Relax. I hear Tweety birds singing in my front yard. Good. Now push your arms forward. Go out. Circle back. And brush your sides going forward. Circle back. The power of ritual, the power of sequence, the power of vinyasa. Go back and brush. One more, go out. and back and brush. Good job. Now, I'm presuming you all have some blocks, and so I wonder what size blocks. Where's my other one? Here it is. I wonder how many blocks you need to be able to rest your forehead down comfortably. So I'd like for you to find the middle ground of sensation. If you need it taller, that's okay. If you feel like you need it smaller, that's okay. But remember, this is yin style, so position it so that you can relax your forehead down for about 45 seconds. And then as your forehead is stabilized, your shoulders can relax, your hips can sink, your lower back can release, and we're just not in a hurry. Maybe you roll your forehead out a little left and right, soften up your third eye. And then we'll hold perfectly still. Relaxing into the shape. On your next inhale, come on up. Good job, you guys. Boy, it's nice to spend a little time in the pose and let soreness, lactic acid build up, congestion of the joints, all the stuff that makes us sore and crabby. It's nice to disperse that. Switch the cross of your legs. Arrange whatever size pedestal for your pedestal that you like. And make sure there's a nice balance between your hips and your head. And we'll take our 45 seconds. I find that by supporting the head, that I can really unhunch, relax the shoulders apart. Hands are spread open, armpits relaxed, back long and soft and released. All right, next inhale brings us up. We're well on our way. We can move the pedestal out of the way. We can switch our legs back to probably the more comfortable way. Let's work on our noggin. So lace your fingers and draw your thumbs softly down the widest side of your neck. Soothing self-care. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and take your thumb softly underneath the corner of your jaw. It's right there. And then if you relax your head down, your thumbs sink in some more. Hands over your face, eyes closed, massage in underneath your jawbone. Time kind of slows down, no rush, taking care of ourselves instead of taking care of everyone else, our usual strategy. Good, hold steady pressure. Okay, relax your hands down. Take your right fingertips, back left corner of your head. Softly, relaxedly tilt your head to the right and then drop your chin. Tilt and drop without force, but with steady, patient application. Eyes closed, very heavy left shoulder. Give it time. Feel it radiate down the left side of your back. Something happens at a half a minute or a minute that can't happen in 10 seconds. Goes in way deeper. Okay. And now we'll slowly bring our head back up. It may have been lodged on that side. We'll fix that. Left finger's back right corner and draw it over. And as it draws over, you drop the chin and draw over a little more, drop the chin a little more. Soften the facial expression, soft mouth. I give you full and complete permission, not that you need it, but full permission to reacquire relationship with self, big self, infinite self, spiritual self. Very good. And now we'll click our head back up. Up it goes. Now we'll just do 4 slow neck rolls. Drop your chin and to the left. They don't have to be big. They just have to be 2. Relax your shoulders. 3. And 4. And reverse course. 1, 2, 3, 4. And simply relax your head down for about 30 seconds. Yogis call this Jalandhara Bandha. It just means throat lock. What it means, simply put, just relaxing the head down, letting the back of the neck stretch. It aims attention down into our body. It's humbling to bow the head, of course. Okay, the head comes back up, and now we're going to do alternate shoulder shrugs. Left, right, left, and kind of like a modern jazz dancer, you're just going to add some zing and some verve to it, but still Sunday style. Nice to get the alternate going on. Good. And then other way, left, right, left, right, left, right, and one more, left and right. Good. Now, here's a fun one that's nice when you do it simply. So hands on your knees. Here's my right shoulder. Gently bring it down toward my left knee. Now left shoulder over to right knee and come on up. We'll do it 4 times. Right shoulder, left knee, toggle around, left shoulder, right knee. Right shoulder to the left shoulder to the right knee. One more. There, you got it. And come on up. And as you might imagine, here comes our left shoulder to our right knee in a gentle way. Right shoulder, left knee. Come on up. Left down to right. Right over to left. Come on up. There's a rhythm. There's a pattern. There's a movement that we can fall into. One more. Left shoulder, right knee. Right shoulder, left knee. And come on up. Very good. Arms out, palms up, and little fingers on the inside, thumbs to the outside. Bend your elbows into your guts, and then lay down into your hands. And for a few cycles, just some left and some right, you'll feel it. Wrists and forearms, hands get tight and sore from texting and typing and all that stuff. Good. Now lean into both sides equally, kindly, with your chin dropped, eyes closed, making ujjayi, soft, throaty whisper sound at the back of your throat. We're cultivating a mood. Tensionless in your neck. Good. And we'll get out of that. Okay, arms up. Good. We're going to poof together, which is pretty cool. 4 times up your back, behind your neck, and a poof. And scrape up your back. And out. 2 more. Smooth, rhythmic, peaceful, spacey movements, spacious movements. Poof. And out. Now this time when we come up our back, we are going to stop at our heart. We're going to put the back of our wrists inside of our armpits. See that? And again, we'll drop our chin and we're going to try to squeeze our elbows together, which you can't. Some people can. And then no peeking. We're stretching our wrists the other way. We're pushing into pressure points in our armpits. Good. And then relief. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gentle shaking. Good, and little flippy flops, not the hysterical kind, but the waving hello to your bright future kind. Good, then cup your hands at your heart, drop your chin, connect the vibrational feeling of your head and your hands and your heart. And with the eyes closed, it's a visceral, tangible, felt connection. Good, now lace these very same hands and turn them over up to the sky, stretch up. Good, we can do some kind of wavy gravy, get happy inside of our body. It doesn't have to be formalized, strict, austere movement. It can just be friends gathered in a tribe moving together. Good, then knuckles on top of your head to relax your shoulders, spine tall. Exhale. Inhale your arms up. On exhale, gently turn to the right. Release your left hand down to your right knee, right arm behind you. Easy pose, Sunday style twist. It's not how deep or how far you go into the pose. It's the quality and the peacefulness of the movement and the time that we spend. Shoulders relaxed. Obviously a twist to the right. I like the right arm behind us, supporting our spine. I like the left hand on the right knee, increasing the twist a little bit. And I like the principle of patience. Twist more if you want, if it feels like it's offered easily and naturally. Inhale. And release out of that twisty that side. Now lace your fingers one finger over the odd feeling way. Push up. Good, then we can do some palm trees, kelp bed, organic poppies blowing in the breeze kind of feeling. It's good for us. Knuckles on your head. Relax your shoulders, tall spine. Exhale. Inhale, push up for a long spine. Exhale, left, right hand, left knee, left arm behind you. Corkscrew your spine reasonably, peacefully to the left. Shoulders relaxed, chin level, eyes closed. Remember, we're just cultivating a mood of quiet, of the gap in between thoughts. No rush. Inhale here. Exhale and release. Good job, you guys. Cultivating that mood. We'll om together to get into the mood together. Inhale. Now assemble prayer hands at your heart. Drop your chin. Close your eyes. An opportunity to pray for the thing most wanted or needed. And you know what that is. It's right in front of your face. The thing most needed or wanted, is it abundance, prosperity, self-expression, inspiration, calm, connection, and feel into that most wanted thing, the presence of it, not the absence of it. We can have anything if we shape our consciousness in accord with it. Very good. All right, let's move our legs a little bit, stretch them out, get the dents out, push out through your feet, stretch your toes open, pull back on your hip flesh a little bit, slightly bend your knees. You'll note by grabbing underneath your knees very gently and bending them, you can pull your spine forward and slightly longer, yes. And then knuckles on your head, knees are bent, leaning forward, shoulders relaxed, feet active. Exhale. Inhale, push your feet forward, arms up. Sit up nice and tall. Stretch your legs out, fan your toes open. Push your inner ankle bones together. Close your eyes, be unusually happy for no reason, with good posture. Inhale here. Exhale your hands down to the floor, feet in, and a gentle lifting back bend to stretch your spine, lift up. On exhale, sink your booty down just above the floor. That's exhale. Inhale, pump your spine up, head back. Good. And sink down. Good to open up the spinal extension. So I'm putting now a blanket roll where our neck is going to go. So now we can slide our hips forward. I'm going to make my blanket roll underneath my neck just a little thicker. It'll help. So blanket roll underneath my neck. Knees are in. Take your elbows inside your knees. Grab your big toes. And this is why we really want that blanket underneath the head. We're going to do happy baby pose for almost a minute. And in this pose, you're going to go through a series of experiences from resistance to boredom to struggle. And we're just going to let them all resolve and dissolve. We can relax our head and neck into the head blanket. Our buns can relax. The knees can deepen. Shoulders away from our ears. This is a classical, very good for you yin pose. Obviously, a big opening for the hips, the groins, the lower back, shoulders. Drop your chin. And we're going to feel more and more sensation begin to build, and we're going to breathe into it. We are here to stretch and release, of course, but just in the slow, patient fashion. Swallow once to make sure that your throat is relaxed and open. The jaw is released. Take out that deep soreness in our hips. Good. Now, all we're going to do, everything stays the same, but we're just going to slowly and methodically go from knee to knee, just rolling it like Humpty Dumpty. This is how we roll, side to side. It might be hard to get that smooth momentum going, but we can do it with just the slightest amount of effort. Good. Now, having done that, we'll come back to the center. We'll lift up our head. That'll help us get our knees down a little deeper. Inhale. Exhale, your head down. Release your feet up. So let go of your feet so they just extend up to the ceiling. Now we're in Viparita Karani, legs up pose. No gyrations, no adjustments. Just letting our legs extend up, reversing the direction of circulation. Shoulders relax, palms flat. The patience of just keeping our legs up for about a minute. And the mind can wander and drift and disappear and dissolve. We can let go of our mental grip on an issue or a problem or a dilemma. We can just let it go. Relax your hips. And obviously it does take some strength, some degree of focus and engagement to keep our legs up, but it's not torture, or it shouldn't be. Okay, we'll lift up our head. We'll widen our legs out just halfway. We'll rest our head down and we'll stir our ankles around. 4, 3, 2, 1. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Now let's lift up our head. Bend your knees. Pull your knees together. Rest your head down, really relaxed. Take your right hand over to the left side of your knees and simply bring your knees all the way down to the right. This is why we like the blanket underneath our head in exactly the right place. Now, your left arm is the variable. Do you want your left hand on your left hip for easy? Do you barely want to put your left hand on the floor, opening your torso to the left? Are you really flexible and you just won't be happy unless you extend your left arm all the way out? But do keep your knees pinned down over on the right side. Take your time. It's slow, patient, yin, sink in kind of yoga. Really take advantage of that blanket roll underneath your head to let your spine settle. It's a huge factor in being able to relax into the twist. At first, my left elbow wouldn't come down, and as I soften and breathe into it, my elbow, my left shoulder is heading down, but there's no rush, no competition. There is breathing, long, deep, full exhalations. Now, while we're in the pose, staying in the pose, biggest inhale that you can. Biggest exhale that you can. That'll drop you in a little more. So good to take our time on a reclined twist like this, especially when you're supported with a neck roll. It's nice to give ourselves time and permission to be slow and easy with it. Okay, on your next natural inhale, bring your knees back up. Now set your feet down for a moment. Shift your hips so they're right in the middle. Maybe wiggle your hips or knees or feet. Just get yourself settled. Bring your knees back in. Hug them. Squeeze them together. Take your left hand outside your right knee and bring your knees all the way down to the left. Taking your time. Hugging the knees in. And when you do come in for a landing, make sure your neck blanket is perfect underneath your head, offering lots of support. And then slowly, just like last time, for 2 minutes, roughly, we're gonna open up our torsos to the right, deciding where our right hand and right shoulder and right elbow will go. Knees and ankles are lined up over on the left. The breathing will be short and often bulky at the start. We smooth it out. We give time, the tincture of time in this pose. Let the exhalations complete all the way before grabbing for the next inhale. Feel yourself sinking in more deeply. Feel your body progressively surrendering to the shape. Okay, biggest inhale you got. A deep, relaxing exhale. Good, now inhale your knees back up. Set your feet down. Stay in this position. Slide the blanket out from underneath your neck, get it out of the way. So now we have a nice long flat back of our neck. Our knees are bent, so that relaxes our spine. We're just going to do 3 hip lifts. Okay, very simple. You're staring right at the ceiling. Neck, inhale, lift your hips. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring them down. 4, 3, 2, 1. That was a nice warm up. Bring your feet in a little closer. Maybe you can brush your right heel with your right fingers, and maybe you can brush your left heel with your left fingers. Shoulder blades relax, chin is relaxed, staring straight up at the ceiling. Lift your hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. Now come down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Relax for a moment. Let your gut sink. This is an important counterpose to the previous sequences that we did. Okay, exhale all the air out. We're using our breath also. Inhale. 1, lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, stay up, stay up. Supported bridge pose, really good for us. Okay, we shall descend 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Now, bring the soles of your feet together and let your knees butterfly open out to the side. We're not going to be here that long. We don't need to put props underneath there. Just let your lower back relax, knees open, arms out to the side. Supta Baddha Konasana. If your legs are really unhappy, you could put blocks or blankets underneath your knees. Otherwise, just feel it, allow it. We want our pelvises to actually tilt forward. That would be a relaxing thing. I'm sorry, the pelvis, my bad. The pelvis tilts back, the tailbone rises as the belt line sinks. I hope that made sense. I bet it does. Now reach your arms up and drape your arms across your chest like you're hugging yourself, and just hold on for a few moments. Good, now we'll inhale the arms back up. We'll switch the cross and we'll let the arms drape across our chest, maybe grabbing lightly onto the shoulders, dropping the chin, letting the magic of the shape of the pose do its work on us. Big inhale. Big exhale. Our chiropractors use this to release our thoracic spine sometimes. Okay, now unwind your arms and get up on your elbows. And we'll push ourselves up out of this predicament. That was a good, long, relaxing sequence, wasn't it? Now, feet together. Relax your knees, just pump them a little bit. Good, now very softly counterpose by bringing the knees back in together, pulling your heels softly into your bottom, and however much you want to wrap around your knees and squeeze your knees in, elongate your spine, shoulders relax, drop your chin. It's all yin, it's not force, it's patient application of shape. It's different from yang yoga, and we need both, but we sure need this. Base of your spine in, chest forward. Okay, now extend your left leg out. Take your right ankle and put it over your left knee. Take your left shin, slowly draw it in. This is the pose for stable, grounding, rooting feeling. Pull back on your hips a little bit. Arrange a nice tall spine and gently circle your ankle 4 times. Other way, self-care, self-love. 2, 3, 4. Good job. Now from here, arms out and slide your right forearm on top of your left. Relax your hands, tall spine, chin level, eyes closed, and softly place the tip of the tongue on the roof of your mouth. And say the affirmation, I am a calm and peaceful soul. Good. Now grab your elbows and bring them up, and side to side. Good. Now relax your arms down. Take your thumbs into the middle center bottom of your foot. Massage in slowly, peacefully, patiently with your eyes closed. Go in until you feel your feels. Explore in there. Once you've gone in about as far as you can, hold a steady, patient pressure. Relax your shoulders. Feeling this, we'll chant Om together. Feel that we are calm, peaceful souls. Okay, it's high noon, so we're in the Om stretch. We'll extend our right leg out. We'll take out lefty. We'll put lefty over the top of righty, just the ankle over the knee. Right shin folds under. We kind of square ourselves up, get on top of our sit bones, make a good tall but relaxed spine. That way we can hold ourselves in the posture. Arms out. Left forearm on top. Hands relax. Chin level, eyes closed. Tip of the tongue on the roof of our mouth. And then symbolically inside of our head, we won't be speaking it except mentally, we'll say, things are always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. Good. We'll grab our elbows. It's the other way. We'll bring them up. And we'll loosen up tension in our neck, back, and shoulders by sliding the elbows left and right. Good. Arms relaxed down. Now we'll take our thumbnails underneath our big toe knuckle. And we're going to massage in there with a little thumbnail. We're going to find it to feel interesting. Dig in gently. Once you've gone in about as far as you're going to get, hold some gentle thumbnail pressure. Relax your shoulders. Drop your chin a little bit. And feeling this, we're going to Om to the universe. Inhale. Oh. Okay, I'm not going to mirror for a moment. Take your real left hand out to the side, left hand. Curve your left hand in till the little finger side is right at the chest. Relax your right shoulder. Make the OK symbol with your right hand. Curve it around so the little finger side comes into your heart. The fingertips meet. Shoulders relax. Drop your chin. Close your eyes. Heart mudra. And let your head, hands, and heart soften, melt, vibrate together. Silent, contemplative prayer. 30 seconds. Drop deep. Go deep inside of yourself. This creates our inner sanctum, our inner world we can go into and withdraw away from the whirlwind, the turbulence of the outside world. When you have this, you have everything. If you don't have this, you can have everything else, and it doesn't really matter. Peace first, everything else follows. Inhale and relax your paws. Good job, you guys. Now we're going to do an extended Shavasana, and we're going to do the nice version where, whether it's bolsters or blocks or blankets or an ottoman or a couch or a chair, whatever it is, it's something that enables you to have your knees up and your calves supported. You scoot your bottom in, and instead of having the blanket underneath our neck, you put it right underneath your sacrum, the big triangle shaped bone at the end of your spine, not your kidneys, from the belt line down. This relaxes your guts, your kidneys, and it makes it so the back of your neck just naturally relaxes into the floor. And then you just melt into this pose for 5, 6, 7 minutes. I'll be quiet. I know you don't believe me, but trust me, swallow, relax your jaw. And in you go. Pose starts now. It's a great pose of acceptance, allowance, alignment, agreement. drop in extra deep, relieve days and weeks and months of tension, anxiety, holding. We can let it go. This will let the next fresh new thing come into our lives. Good. A couple more bonus relaxing minutes. It's Sunday. Okay, and then here's our Sunday ritual while we're in Shavasana. It's the Church of Greg, so to speak. If you'd like to invite God, love, source, spirit, infinite, higher organizing presence, whatever name you like to give to the infinite. If you'd like to open the door of your heart, mind, body, and spirit and invite in, feel free. I will. No one can do it for us. No one should do it for us. I just say, God, come on in. I invite you in. Clear me out of my silly self-will. Inspire, guide, love, soothe, direct me. And I mean it. And then when I wiggle my fingers and toes, I circulate a big, fresh dose of prana, life force through myself. We all need it. Okay, and then we'll bring our knees in and we'll roll to the most convenient side for a few moments, eyes closed, huddled up. huddled up and cuddled up. Love all over yourself. And then keeping our eyes closed to keep the vibe on the inside, we'll sit up together nice and slow. Take your time. Man, we've been all the way around the world in 80 minutes. H.G. Wells has nothing on us. And to conclude, we have the nice ritual, hands into the heart, head bows, feeling our hearts connected in a beautiful necklace. And all together, the mighty Sunday yogis, we all say, Namaste. Oh, thank you guys for joining and making a class out of this. I thought you did great.